No matter how you feel about it, Joey, he does have a point. It is pretty ridiculous that I have to cover you for something like that. Like, how old are you, Joey?
I want to hear that he has a point. Because you were seconds away from giving me the money this 1 week. In 1 week, that's it. You know, it's emasculating for me to begin with, to be asking my mom for child support money. You think I want to be doing this? And now he has to get involved and tell you what to do with your money. Like, how are you going to let a man tell you what to do with your money? You've always told me to be independent. You always believed in, like, feminism and, you know, that men aren't anything. And like, all of a sudden now he's your bank controller.
Joey, he's not in control of anything. I'm not letting him control me. I'm just hearing his advice and understanding when he's correct.
That's exactly what you're doing, Ma, with all due respect. And I'm not trying to offend you, and I'm not trying to say something that's gonna hurt you, but, you know, you've changed with this man, and you're kind of becoming like a girly girl around him, when you were never like that. You never let a man tell you what to do, or speak to you in a certain way. You know, if a cashier batted an eye weird in the store, you would flip out. You would be talking to managers, this and that. This guy talks to you like he's your pizza dough to him or something.
I love him, Joey. And with love comes a certain level of vulnerability. I had to be cold when you were growing up for a reason.
So what? Love is supposed to make you submissive?
You know, you say all this. You say that I'm being submissive to him and all of that, but you were very controlling when it came to Miranda as well.
I don't need this. I don't need none of this.
Joey, sit down. I have to ask you something.
Having a custody hearing is stressful. And I don't want to drink. I did not spend my money on alcohol. I didn't spend it on cigarettes or nothing. I spend my money randomly, impulsively, on food, on everything, because I'm stressed out. Going to court ain't easy.
You have been making it seem like the court is taking 98% of your check. There's clearly a problem with you spending money. So why is it that you only have $75 in your bank account? What's going on?
What, Ma? I didn't want this to become like a psychoanalysis session or anything like that. Like, I was just telling you to buck up a little bit with this man and not let him walk all over you. What is it, Ma?
Don't give me that, Joey. Just be real with me. You want me to be real with you, so what have you been spending your money on?
I may or may not have tinted my windows. That costs a lot of money. And I got rims for my car. And those were impulsive buys.
You know who you're sounding like right now, right? Melissa. She had a spending problem.
Don't say that. I don't sound like her. No, she has a credit card. She steals social security numbers off of sonograms. I'm buying rims for my car and tinting my. I feel like I'm going through a midlife crisis because my wife divorced me and I have to go before judges to fight for my son, which I lost, and now I only get to see him twice a week. And you know what? The custody week, it doesn't land on my birthday, so I'm not going to see my son on my birthday. Mom, when you don't get to see your son 5 days out of the week, and you go home, you get undressed, and you sit there on your couch by yourself, you no longer have a marriage, buying shit makes me happy. And I'm sorry, it ate into my first child support payment. I genuinely wasn't anticipating that the first week after the hearing, they would charge me. I thought I had time. That's the only reason why I asked you for money, Ma. I promise you next week, I'll have the money. Okay? I'll sell the rims or something.
You hear what you just said? Everything that you just described was how I felt when I didn't get to see my grandson when you were still happily married with Miranda. That's why I always put up such a fight. Because one night turns into 1 week, and 1 week turns into 1 month, and before you know it, years have gone by and Your grandson is older and doesn't even recognize you.
Alright, well, Ma, I always put you first. When it came to you and Miranda, I always put you first, and I always told her that it was important that you saw your grandson. That's why I get a little pissed off when you let this pizzeria dude walk into your life, become your boyfriend, and you suddenly stop being that strong woman that I've always known. Because you weren't always just my mother. Okay, you were my mother and my father. You bent over backwards for no one. Now, you're not acting like that. You're acting more like my little sister in front of this guy. You're acting like a teen with a crush, letting him control your money and stuff. Just all I'm asking you is, like, have a backbone with this man.